every guy wants to be chased by hordes of beautiful women, right? Sounds amazing. Yet only a few guys actually have girls going crazy over them. And I refer to them as the top 1%. The good news is you are about to join the top 1% by the end of this video, because in the next few minutes, I'm about to show you three extremely powerful psychological hacks to make women chase after you. And these are simple little tricks that any guy can use to turn themselves into a complete girl magnet overnight. And yes, that is a bold promise, but I'm very comfortable making it because I've seen these tactics or tricks work like magic for thousands of guys. So just pay attention, watch till the end, and try these out for yourself. And I guarantee that your dating life will never be the same. My name is Marni, and from here on out, I'm going to be your very own personal wing girl. And every week, I'm going to give you the no BS insider information about what women really want, plus instantly effective methods to win over any girl you like. So just hit that subscribe button now so you never miss a video. All right, let's get started. Here are the 3 tricks you can use to make women chase you. And I say tricks very lightly. I'm not trying to trick women. They're just like cute names that I'm using. All right, trick number 1, the buyer frame. So imagine for a second that you're at a clothing store and you want to buy a jacket for yourself. What will happen when you walk into the store? Will you immediately buy the first jacket that catches your eye? Will you just like look at a nice jacket and say, take my money, please, I'm taking this home with me? I don't think so. Instead, I believe you're going to try it on for size first. You'll have a look at the other options as well. You'll check yourself out in the mirror. And only after you find the best fit for you in terms of style and size will you make the decision to buy, right? I mean, any rational man or person would do that. That's how people purchase things most often. However, somehow with women, most men take a completely different approach when they really shouldn't. They see a beautiful woman and they're immediately sold on her, right? Just like the jacket. They're ready to pay whatever the price is for her attention and admiration. All they want to do is impress the woman so they can hopefully get her number, a date, take her home, whatever. And this is a huge mistake. When you are sold on a woman based on that first impression made by her looks, you set yourself up to be needy and desperate. Things which immediately repel a woman no matter how perfect you could have been for her. That's why you need to take the same approach as you do while you are buying something important, or even not that important. You need to take on the buyer's frame. That's how guys who have tremendous success with women do it. They look at a girl that they like and their mind immediately goes to, all right, she seems nice. I want to try her on, find out more about her. I want to see if she gets along with me. See how different that is from what most guys do, where they're like, give me, give me, give me. These successful men don't go into an interaction to impress a woman. They're not sold on her based on her first impression. They interact, they find out more about her. They want to see if she is the right fit for them. As a result of this simple yet powerful mental attitude, their behavior is completely different from most guys. How they come off to women. They express themselves freely in front of the girl and check if she matches their vibe. They're not blind to the girl's flaws and shortcomings. Like, they don't think that she's the most perfect human, so she deserves to be treated differently. Most importantly, they are in no rush. They're not desperate to make a move. They're not desperate to get her to like them. So they take it slow and steady. And they want to get enough information about the girl before they try to do anything, before they want anything. And all these behaviors are completely unconscious and only caused by their mental attitude. Moreover, all these behaviors signal to the woman that he is not a needy guy. He values himself. He puts himself first. This puts him in the 1%. He's not here to win me over at any cost. He's a man with standards, and that is incredibly attractive. You've heard me say it a million times. That makes us girls want to work for your attention, for your approval, to chase you. You become a challenge of sorts, and we feel this internal urge to win you over. So the script gets flipped completely, and in no time, you become the guy that we chase over and we obsess over, and all of that good stuff that you want. Moving on to trick number 2, uncompromised self-trust. In all the years that I have been a dating coach, I have noticed something really interesting. So after a guy learns how to deal with approach anxiety and starts talking more to women. The biggest thing which stops him from getting more phone numbers or dates or, sex, whatever, is the fear of making a mistake, the fear of not doing it perfectly, the fear of doing something wrong, something that'll ruin their impression and repel the girl. This happens most with the guys who have watched a lot of dating advice. There are so many gurus saying so many different things. It gets confusing. You get overloaded with ideas about what to do and what not to do around women. And when you're in the interaction, you seem to have this checklist, a checklist of all the things that you need to do to show her that you're an attractive man. Item 1, maintain open body language. Item 2, strong eye contact. Item 3, tease her early on. So on and so on. I'm getting anxiety just from reading this list, to be honest. It's very hard for anyone to actually be present and have a proper conversation when they have this mental checklist to go through. It's guaranteed to make you so self-conscious, even when you know exactly what to do. And that self-conscious will eventually repel the women that you're talking to, as they'll either think that you're too shy or that you're not being real, that you're rehearsing some lines and behaviors that you've memorized. That's why you need to overcome this fear of making mistakes. How and what's the approach? Do what other pro athletes do. Think of your favorite basketball player or football player or accountant, I don't know, somebody that you really like. You think they consciously think about what to do and what not to do on the field? You think they have a mental checklist to go through? Absolutely not. They study the game. Whatever their game is, they learn the moves, they know the overall game plan as prepared by the coaching staff. But when they're on the field, they don't think about any of that. They ride on their instincts. And yes, they're learned instincts, but they trust their instincts no matter what. There might be opposition fans booing them, other players on the field who are talking trash, trying to get in their heads. But the world-class athletes, people like, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Tiger Woods, Cristiano Ronaldo, they trust their own instincts no matter what. They do whatever comes natural to them. They know they've put in the work in the training grounds. Now, it's time to let go and ride on your instincts. And that's what you should be doing around women as well. It's great that you're consuming the dating advice necessary for your success with women. I'm giving it to you. And it's great that you're investing in programs that teach you the real secrets of attraction that already puts you above 90% of other men who have no clue how to interact with women and trigger attraction. But when you're in an interaction, it is time to let go. It is time to forget about what to do and what not to do and really just trust your instincts. If you do make a mistake or two, most of the time, you'll see that it's inconsequential. However, even if it does lead to losing the girl, you can always learn from it later and tweak your game. While you're actually in the interaction, you need to have an uncompromised and unshakable level of self-trust. Not only will it get you out of your head and make you less self-conscious, but it's also going to make you appear very confident and very self-assured. And you should know by now what a huge turn on that is for any woman. In fact, if I'm being honest, a woman will overlook most of your mistakes, actually all of your mistakes, if you project unshakable uncertainty and self-assuredness, the secret to which is the decision to trust your instincts. All right, before I move on to the last trick, tactic, whatever you want to call it for today, I have a special request. If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit that like button and let me know about it. It will help my channel grow and make sure that this video reaches more guys who need it. So just take a quick second and click that like button on your screen now. I would really appreciate it. It's very easy. Just takes one little tap, so do it now, okay? All right, if you're done with that, then let's proceed to the final tip. Trick number 3, the abundance mentality. So do you know what one-itis is? It's a state where a guy becomes absolutely obsessed with a girl, but she doesn't feel the same way about him. He's obsessed with her, kind of. It's very painful, but very common as well. In fact, I'm willing to bet that 90% of guys at some point or the other have had experiences of one-itis. Everybody has. I've had them. The root cause of this problem is what we called a scarcity mindset. And only when a guy perceives that he doesn't have a lot of options in his dating life, he becomes obsessed over one girl. It has to happen with her. One girl who might have shown a little bit of interest in him or is accessible to him, meaning he sees her often. Now, I don't have to tell you what this obsession does. Obviously, It repels women, it drives you crazy, but that's just one layer of it. Even in a guy's personal life, it takes a huge toll. Lack of concentration, low morale, procrastination. A lot of problems arise when a guy is going through one-itis. Even his confidence takes a massive hit because he sees that the one girl he wanted so much did not want him back. And it must be something that is inherently wrong with him. What he doesn't understand is that it wasn't him. It was his mindset that cost him the girl, that scarcity mindset that made him believe that he has little or no options and made him act desperately, which drove that girl away. Now, you can see what needs to be done in this situation. First of all, if you've been paying attention, you know that adopting a buyer's frame will go a long way in reducing desperation and making sure you're not sold on a woman too quickly. But there's something more important that needs to be done. You need to completely eradicate that scarcity mindset. Why? Because you don't want to leave any open doors for desperation to creep in. All right, the big question is, how do you do it? It's very easy, and it's just 2 simple steps. Step number 1, you explore your options. There are so many attractive women out there. Many of them would be happy to go on a date with you and get to know you because you are awesome. You're watching these videos, you are awesome. But you'll never fully, truly believe that until you actually go out, take initiative, and interact with more women. When your brain actually sees that you have multiple women to talk to potentially date, that feeling of scarcity is going to start to dissolve. However, what will completely destroy your scarcity mentality and replace it with an abundance mindset, step number 2 is to level up, okay? I saw this Michael Jordan video a few days back on YouTube, and an interviewer asked him how he could perform so well under pressure situations. And he said that it was because he knew he had put in the work and he had the skills. He knew what he was doing. So when it was time to perform, he knew he could rely on his skills. He could let go, trust his instincts, and make things happen. You can do the same thing with the women that you're interested in, but you need to level up. You need to possess the skills to make any woman fall for you. And when you do, you will see how positively women react to you whenever you talk to them. You will see women laughing at your jokes, touching you, flirting with you, and excited to see more of you. And all this will eliminate any scarcity thinking and boost your confidence massively to the point where you're certain that you've almost unlimited options in your dating life, that you could have beautiful women chasing after you anytime you want. What's more, when other women see that you're a man in demand, they are going to chase after you even more. That's how it works. They'll know that there's something special about you and they'll fight for you. They'll fight to win you over. And the best part is, it doesn't take much to create attraction, to make a woman fall for you. And I'm serious about this. The truth is, it's all pretty simple, and it's much simpler than guys tend to make it. In fact, in my video, How to Become a Man Women Want, I reveal the exact 4-step system to make any woman go crazy for you. This system is so easy to use that it'll shock and delight you at the same time. Yes, delight. It only involves triggering 4 emotions within a woman one by one. And once you do, she is yours for the taking. Once these emotional hot buttons, let's call them, are switched on in a woman's mind, not only will she be attracted to you, but she will be completely into you. You can even say obsessed if you want, but I don't want to go that far. The same way guys with one-itis get obsessed over a woman. It's almost like you'll be taking full control of her mind and commanding her to chase after you, but like in a simple and ethical way, obviously, while you make normal conversation with her. And it is a truly remarkable system for generating attraction on demand. And I am very proud of it. If you want to find out more and maybe start testing it out today, which I think you should, you can click the link in the description and check it out now. And you're going to be led to the video where I reveal this whole system in detail. Thousands of guys are already using it to attract beautiful women at will and have more dates, more sexual encounters than they've ever had before. And no reason why it can't do the same for you. So I really hope that you check it out and that you like it. The link is in the description below. But anyways, I am so glad that you watched the video till the very end. I hope you found these 3 tricks useful that help put you into the 1% of great mindsets. I will see you next week.